What is up, you guys? It's the Fallout Would Have here, and today I thought was called to do what if Naruto was abandoned. I think by the village part. I think 6. This is the 6th one, and yeah. So where we last left off, Naruto was fighting Sasuke. Naruto was called how you say it, achieving the new what's called abilities from the freaking Sharingan, and yeah, pretty much him now getting that extra power up, or yeah, pretty much having a new kind of form that he can fuse with the freaking Kurama and his freaking what is that thing called again? KCM mode. So yeah. Now, what happens after that? I think Sasuke was talking to Itachi and Shisui. Actually, Hinata is going to meet Shinon. And what pretty much happens, they both look at each other. And they're actually kind of scared of the fact that they look so similar. I mean, it's like so freaking, how would I say this? The looks kind of yeah, I don't really know how to explain this, but them thinking that either they're probably sisters and they don't know it, or as fate would happen or have it, Naruto made a clone of one of each other. They don't know for sure, so they start talking, and this kind of makes Hinata kind of happy, because even though she looks a little more different than Hinata, she looks so similar to her in a way that she thinks it's kind of like having a version of me go out with him. So she's kind of happy. At the same time, it's still kind of creepy. Now, Naruto is with the other guy, or how do you say, he leaves a clone for the both of them, and he leaves another one for Rin, due to the fact that Rin hasn't been getting a lot of special treatment from Naruto. So he thought, hey, why not just do that, because he doesn't want her to feel down in the dumps. Now, I kind of kept messing up with the ages here, more likely due to the fact that I was so freaking I was messing up so much trying to find out what I was supposed to do. So here's the thing, Naruto's going to be 17, so remember that, you guys. 17 years old. So yeah, just remember that. And if I mess up, just tell me in the comments, because I'm really, to be honest, I keep screwing up. I'm pretty much down in the dumps these days, and you know, if I could find a piece of rope and a good strong tree, I'd feel like hanging myself, to be honest. It's pretty much, it is what it is. So anyway, Deku, fudge, Naruto just goes to talk to the Hokages, or talks to freaking Kakashi. Kakashi kind of being a little more, like, more happier because of the books. And, how you say, it's probably been like 2 days since the whole fight happened. I just want to, just rush the talk or the thing. And now, they, well, how do I say it? Kashi talks to him about all the things that he needs to know about the right kage and the Kage. I hope is it the Mizukage? It's the one with the rocks. So yeah, I keep messing up right there on those two. So the earth, the land of the land of the rocks or stone, the land of stone or rocks. I forgot which one, but yeah. Now, how you say? Oh, no, 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 it's the Tsuchikage, because the Mizukage sounds like it's watery. But anyway, they're talking about the two freaking nations fighting, or, yeah, the two nations fighting with the other two nations. Due to the fact that I don't think I was pretty specific, but here's what it is. Kakashi tells them about all the times they try to sneak in, steal resources from local settlements and towns, and they warn them not to do it again. Them saying that they don't have a lot of food due to the fact that, how you say it, the soldiers are being well fed, while basically the rest are just being, how would I say this? They're kind of not getting a lot of food. So basically, it's a war on resources and it's a war on land, due to the fact that their numbers are kind of rising, like at an enormous rate. And the Tsuchikage needs food as well, due to Land of Lightning. How do I say it? Needing, borrowing food from them. So it's basically they need more food. And give me a second here, people.
I want to make it a pretzel.
Get the heck out. Okay. Anyway, so give me a couple of minutes. Damn it. Sorry about that, you guys. But anyway, so what happens is it's still a war on resources, and they were asking or trying to sell stuff to get Hinata, or basically use her as a freaking what's it called? How do I say this? They were trying to see if they could sell her to the freaking Land of Lightning, so that way they can use her, reproduce, and have their own what's called Hyuga soldiers. And when Naruto heard about this, he kind of got mad, and he says, "No one's going to take her but me." This is when the elders, they're like, "Oh crap." Hiyashi's all like, "Okay, we're good here." Because whether you guys like to believe it or not, instead of the Reddit post that said that he hated Hinata, in this one he's going to love her, because I think that even though she was weak her whole life, he wouldn't still just abandon her. I don't think that's Hiyashi's way. And he even took care of Neji, which was, even though he's a prodigy, he was still his brother's son. So yeah, I think that was kind of, yeah, seeing that I was like, no. But anyway, Naruto tells all of them that, declares her that he's his woman, and nobody's going to take her. So you could just tell them no on that one. Not only that, he says if they want resources, they need to buy them they need to buy them. I've been there a couple of times, and I know one thing, that it's them that has money. They have money, but they're just trying not to get pay for it. Which, yeah, pretty much they're just trying to be greedy. And the other was called the Tsuchikage needs all the stuff, or needs resources, due to the fact that their kingdom is expanding as well. So they're trying to pay for it, but because they're on the Raikage side, they chose, yeah, the different route. So anyway, Naruto talks to Kakashi and see where all the borders line up. And even though the Mizukage's place is, how do I say it? Even though it's not close to them. Hold up, let me see before I even talk. Okay, so I just showed the map right here, which basically means that Earth country, the country of Earth, the country of Lightning are right there between the two. And even though they're bordered off, they could still have an advantage. And the village hidden in the mist is right there. on that side. So the wind right here is basically having a 2-on-1 versus the country on Earth, but then there's a 2-on-1 on the country of fire, or the Konoha village. So basically, this means that whatever happens, they all have to be ready for either one of these villages to attack. Now, they don't know about the village hidden in the mist. They're kind of worried about that due to the fact that this, even though they're, how you say it, not enemies, they're not technically friends at all. By no means, besides Naruto and I forgot the other guy's name. Yukagara? Ah, sheesh, I kind of forgot. But anyway, hold on, give me a second. So, what happens is the, what's called the Raikage, the Tsuchikage, sheesh, I forgot. They're still trying to find a way how to get the freaking food. But there is a little place called Rice Country, which I don't actually know too much of, but due to the fact it being called Rice Country, I think that's where they have food right there. So that's the place where they're going to try to take all the food. But Naruto says, well, if we have Gaara's team to go up against the freaking Tsuchikage, and we versus the Raikage, that means by default we can at least have them not attack us, but at the same time we can also protect one another by sending some troops to the what's called the Kazekage's mansion, or where they live at. And Kakashi says, yeah, but we also have to find out if these people, if the Hidden Mist or if the Mizukage is on our side. Naruto's saying, I'm pretty sure that they're not in either one side. So that means that if they're not going to do anything, that's actually kind of a bonus for us. Not only that, but having all having all 5 nations go to war with each other would be bad unless we can have all of them talk to each other beforehand, known as the 5 Kage Summit. Now, Kakashi thinks that's probably a good idea. Let's talk about it one last time to see where this goes. Naruto says, alright, so now we have at least some ground. What about you? And this is when he talks to Itachi, and Itachi says, well, we can also get some of our clan members to go and talk to the freaking, how do I say it? Talk to the people in Rice Country so they can have themselves protected by either the freaking Raikage's troops or, how you say it, the Cloud Ninjas. I think that's what their name. Or the Cloud Ninjas, and the I forgot the Rock Ninjas. So both from the land of the land of Rock and the land of Lightning Ninjas, both of them being protected by the Uzumaki clan. And this is when Kakashi says, wait a minute, the Uzumaki clan. Naruto, yes, Kakashi? Can you bring them to go on our side? Naruto says, of course, they follow me. Whatever happened back then in their past. Because, like I said, Naruto only got those people, or people which were abused or which were feeling like outcasts. So basically, everything that happens, yeah, it's most likely now that hold on, before I even say that, let me just go back here again. And jeez, I always keep messing up. But anyway, give me a second here. Okay, so there is different Uzumaki clans in at least each of the nations, but there is one that was in the center of it all. I think near the or the what's called, I think near the rice country. So I thought, hey, might as well just put it right there. That way it can actually be near it, and since Naruto rebuilt it again, it's much more stronger, a lot more people, and nobody can actually say they can't build there unless they're Uzumaki, because Naruto is the only one, or besides freaking Karin, or what's his freaking name again, Nagato? Yeah. And you guys said something about, before I even go there, you said something about freaking Nagato and Yako and Konan being the ones to make it. So I decided just to say that freaking, yeah, I was going to, I thought that too. I was like, after watching on freaking Google to see how this would work, I thought, hey, might as well just put somebody else to do it. Like freaking Obito, who would make the Akatsuki. Because for some reason, I don't know, I kind of messed up there. So I hope you guys forgive me on that. But I thought, hey, might as well have Obito make it, since, to be honest, he is the one to actually try to make a bunch of people take the Nine Tails away, due to the fact that it's him who needs it the most. So the Akatsuki would have been made either way, if not a different organization group or something like that. So yeah. Now, Naruto says, yes, we can join the war, but some of the people who are pregnant or who cannot fight at all, because he took everybody, even though they're not like all like Jonin, they're still strong enough to at least protect their own clan. So that happens, and Kakashi says, yes, we'll divide we'll divide the people who can't fight all the way up to with me and the kage, and I'm sure that he would gladly accept your people with honor and care. And Naruto says, thank you. And now, the Tsuchikage and the Raikage are plotting against freaking the Hokage and the Kazekage, and they're not actually thinking about the freaking Mizukage, because, to be honest, all they're thinking about is trying to get them. But that is when the Raikage talks to, well, says, we need more people. Even though we still have a lot, we're still having to deal with the Hokage and the freaking Kazekage, so we need more men. This is when they're trying to get to speak with what's his face, Yagura or Yaguri, I forgot what his name again, Yahiko or something like that. No, not Yahiko, that's freaking anyway. So they're thinking to get the Mizukage involved, but the Mizukage said before, he has nothing, he does not want to do any, he has nothing to do with this. And they're not asking him because they're basically the food is being transported to their place because they don't actually have a lot of resources themselves, but they do use the money that they earn and make from other countries, so that way they can pay for it. So yeah, they're kind of on the same boats. But this is when they think, hey, why not just tell them that we're going to get the food from them? That way they can feed their villagers. Everybody's going to be happy except for them, but we really don't need those two countries anymore. I mean, yeah, we don't want the Fox Demon and the Uchiha members, not only that, the Uzumaki clan, to what's called, how you say, we don't want to fight them, or we can kill them, but like they're not really smart in this one right here. Not really, they're just idiots. But anyway, this is when Naruto says, all right, so we take both of them, we take care of both of them, and if the Mizukage goes on their side, well, we'll have the Uzumaki on my clan to deal with them. So yeah, it's basically a foolproof plan, except for a couple of things, which is basically, what if Naruto, how you say it, doesn't have all the members to go along with this, or what if they have other places where they can get food, not food, they can also get a freaking power from, like the place, the village hidden in the sound, or hidden in the freaking grass, or stuff like that. But this is when Naruto says, yeah, not really, not all of their freaking what's it called, countries have the strongest people. I've been there before, I fought, but nothing really happens. But there was a few people who almost killed me once, but that was when I was at least, 14. Now I'm 17, so hey, I might have gone stronger. And this is when they're like, okay, so we just gotta make sure not everybody's going to fight us. And yeah, we'll also need the freaking Uzumaki clan. And this is when, how you say it, I forgot who else. Jeez, the other elders, besides the ones who vouched for Naruto, they were saying, well, what his clan isn't what's called. His clan was weak because they died or they got attacked, and all of them got destroyed, right? And this is when Naruto chirps up and says, yeah, but it took 3 villages, or I forgot if it said that, 3 villages to fight the Uzumaki clan, and then they lost. So basically they just shut up and like, okay. Naruto's like, yeah, you better just shut the heck up right now. Anyway, this is when now Naruto says, all right, so I'll head to the freaking other Kages, and I'll talk to them. And hold on. This is when how you say it, Rin runs to him and hugs her, or hugs Naruto. And this is when Naruto says, wait, what are you doing? I thought I gave you a freaking clone to talk to. And this is when she says, yeah, but the clone was just a clone. I want the real meal. And give me a second here, people. Okay, I just went to the store, and all I remember was this. So Naruto now leaves to freaking Shion, freaking Hinata, Itachi, Shisui, and freaking Rin. And he tells them a plan that what he's going to do. Because yes, he is going to join the Ninja War. But things are going to be much more different. He didn't tell Kakashi this, but he's planning on doing something else. He's just planning on fighting the 2 Kages when they disagree, kill them, have somebody else be the new Kage that he could trust, and basically that's it. Now you guys may be thinking, is that what really Naruto would do? Technically no, technically yes. He knows that, how you say it, they do have the money, but they're just being greedy. People who put themselves above other people like that, and especially when you're the Hokage, he thinks that's kind of bad. You should be the one who's taking the hits, not your fellow people. And if they take hits, you must be taking a lot of damage. That's what he's thinking. But for these people not to care enough, he thinks, nope, these people just have to go, either that or change their ways. Now, he's going to summon 2 clones to go to both the villages and challenge them and fight them to see how strong they are as Kages, because he wants to have this the 5 Kage summit, but he is going to pretend to be a battle-hardened person who loves fighting and who wants to challenge the Kages. So while that's happening, both are now going. Now it takes like 2 weeks because they don't want to actually use any of their actual chakra. And Naruto made sure that these two, had at least one tail, a lot of chakra for at least one tail beast to be inside of them, just to make sure that they don't die in the process. Or if that happens, to make sure that they don't just poof out of existence due to the fact that chakra runs when clones are made. Now that happens, we're just waiting for 2 weeks. And for for everything to go as planned, Naruto decides just to take a break. Due to the fact that even though he fought Sasuke, he's not at 100%. He's still around a good 70%. And due to him taking a chunk of chakra out of him, yeah, pretty much that's it. So now he's just waiting for the next 2 weeks, talking to Hinata, Shinon, and Rin and Itachi and Shisui, going back to the Uzumaki clan, or that compound, or the Uzumaki compound, and talking to his villagers. And Hinata is introduced to a bunch of girls, and to be honest, I kind of forgot, but I do remember this. It's the girl who's in the blood prison movie. I know it's also gonna be Karin. Not only that, did I say Haku? I forgot. I don't know if I said Haku or not. Just remind me that. Let's see, what else? Pretty much, I did just forget. But I think there's probably 2 or 3 more. But while that happens, Hinata's talking to them, but she still had weak strength. And this is what Naruto's going to do. He's going to be training her, little by little, just the baby steps, till she gradually gets, much more stronger, and then she can be taking care of herself. Now, due to the fact there's another girl, Naruto has an idea. He uses multi-shadow clone jutsu. And with this, basically he talks to each one of his clones talks to a different girl. And he talks. Okay, so I remember the other one. The girl with the red hair who is supposed to date Choji. And then, did I say Tamari? Oh, okay, yeah, Tamari as well. Okay, so I got those 2, and I forgot. I don't know if I forgot another one, to be honest. But yeah, pretty much, he's just talking to them, seeing how they were doing, and yeah, a lot of make-out sessions after that. Some other things. But Naruto is teaching Hinata all this stuff, and also teaching Shinon, because he wants to learn how to do different Rasengans as well. So he has the mystical one, and I forgot what else would he have. I think he would make his own like electric style Chidori one. And he also has the Rasengan, which basically disappears, or not a vanishing Rasengan, but something that it's like it's basically like freaking Obito and Kakashi's Susano shurikens, which can basically do all that, disappear stuff, or teleport that whatever it hits. I forgot because I also said that Itachi gave. I think I remember saying that Itachi also helped Naruto with giving him one of his eyes. So now that Naruto has a Mangekyo Sharingan, and with the DNA transformations and fusions that Orochimaru did, he basically has now a Matarasu, which he calls it Flaming Death Rasengan, which is basically a Matarasu what's called covering the Rasengan blasting them with enough heat and force to basically and probably rip a hole through somebody's gut. Let's see. He now has the power to summon his own Susano. Not only that, he doesn't need Sasuke to help him out with that. And that's the thing. With the war, you're going to have, like, let's see, we have Rin, Obito, Shisui, Naruto, and Sasuke. I forgot who else. But yeah, these 5 ninjas have the power to summon giant beasts which can destroy cities. Sasuke can basically like destroy the whole a whole town with the freaking blast that he can do. Not only that, freaking Itachi basically has the Rinnegan, which can basically do an almighty push. Yeah, so that can happen. Let's see what else. And I saw Shisui's how you say it? Susano has a drill. I don't know how. Let's say Rin has a scythe. Rin Susano has a scythe. But not Naruto's. Naruto's has a different one. It has a sword. I don't know why. I guess it matches the character or something. Because, yeah. Rin is let's just say Rin is a beauty, which can also kill you. So basically, yeah, a scythe. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the war is going to commence, but first we're going to have a freaking summit, so that way let's see if we can change some people's minds. And yeah, over the next 2 weeks, that happens. Naruto talks to Naruto is invited with Kakashi, since he wants to know a lot, and his clones have fought the Raikage and the Tsuchikage, just because they like Naruto's enthusiasm, and they like the fact that he now knows a lot of the fighting that they do. I don't know if I said this or not, but I know that I'm also gonna give Naruto the eight gates thing. So yeah, Naruto's getting a little more OP, but he's not getting to the point of OP where he can use all 8 gates. He still needs to train. He's only in the 4th gate. I think it's due to the fact that the power that he has isn't all taijutsu. It's mostly ninjutsu and genjutsu. Taijutsu is still good, but it's not like Might Guys. And even though you guys might say it's wrong, Naruto only used his freaking how you say it? Ouch. He used the freaking KCM mode to basically boost himself up. So yeah, you really can't call that Naruto actually winning with using taijutsu. It's mostly something like that. And basically that happens. Now they have all the conversations with each other. The Kages talked about how Naruto fought them or sparred with them to see what they would be capable of. They thought they killed him, but they found out it was the clone. Naruto having all the information that he might possibly need, because he was also using Anbu clothes, or how you say it, dressing up as one of them and sneaking in, which he usually did back then, just go into different countries, or how you say it, villages like that. So yeah, he's found out that they're probably gonna plot a secret they're plotting on doing it at nights where people are most times sleeping, and how you say it, not a lot of people are alert. And they're going to be doing different tactics. So Naruto's just playing along right now. Just like, ain't that something? So yeah, that happens. Pretty much, it basically goes like this. Naruto talks about the rice country, them talking about needing more supplies, Naruto saying, all right, we'll give you another shipment, but you have to give us actual money, or what's called, because we're going to run low, and we need to give farmers money for doing their job due to the fact that there's more in stock. They say no. Naruto says, all right, fine. We'll just give it to you, but do not expect more to be given unless you're going to pay. And they don't, pretty much, they just turn their noses up. But what they don't know is that Naruto went into their files to find money, and he basically took a portion, but just enough so that way they can pay, and not too much so it can be noticeable, alright? You guys might think that's kind of dumb, but this is Naruto. This is a different Naruto. He basically got the Sharingan, which can trick people's minds and all that. He's not only that, he also got Kuruma's chakra, which basically means no matter what, even if he is in a dangerous situation, all you just need to do is unleash the Nine Tails, and you can basically get yourself out there free. And let's not forget that he also has a freaking kunai, which can teleport. He can use this the flying Rajin. I don't know if I'm saying it right, if it's a teleporting jutsu thing, because I know the flying Rajin is, yeah, pretty much it. So, yeah, pretty much Naruto told the Hokage, okay, let's just go. I think we made our point. Kashi telling him, what do you mean we made our point? And there was a lot of conversation, but I'm not really good with talking about this kind of stuff. So, yeah, they basically still say we are gonna, we're still going to do this. We're still going to be doing this war, whether you guys like it or not, and it doesn't matter because we're still going to get what we want in the end. Naruto saying, I hope we have this challenge very soon. What's it called, right, Kage? Yeah, pretty much that's it. So, next part I'm going to be talking about the war and what's going to be happening now, and Naruto's love life. But let's just say that Hinata is about to get taken away. Alright, just say that right there. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and you guys are saying, how do I say it? You guys are saying that I'm taking a break. Well, yeah, because, how do I say it? I wanted to do this thing, but I know you guys didn't deserve to be told this. But I'm thinking about, doing like goals. So if you guys do 50 likes on this video, then I'll put another one in. But how you say it? But it's like I'm kind of at a crossroads right here because I also want to get more views. So yeah, just share with your friends and all that. How you say it? I'm going through depressing times. So yeah, not going to kill myself yet, or probably. I don't really know these days. But yeah, like I always say, like, comment, and do subscribe to the channel. And yeah, this is Fallout. If you're, bye.